Secretary Hegseth, and we learnt through a statement out of the Pentagon that he did put a number on it, 3.5% of GDP. That's where he wants Australia to get to. What will placate him and President Trump?
That's a great question. I think my question, though, is what should that 3.5% include? I think the bigger issue at hand that I'm hearing and talking to folks in D.C. and in the defense establishment is Australia, as committed as the government is to AUKUS, is it somehow prioritizing AUKUS over anything else? And there's a lot more that needs to be done beyond just AUKUS. Let's not forget that AUKUS is not something that will have immediate benefits today or tomorrow. This is a long-term investment with a long-term return on that investment. And so there are lots of other priorities in the meantime, including guided weapons and having a more capacity for maritime surveillance around Australia, more capacity for a contingency with missiles firing north of Australia. I think there's a lot of questions about Australia's defense capacity beyond just AUKUS. So I think 3.5%, that's a debate that is easy to become very bogged down into. But the question is, what should that 3.5% include?
Yeah, indeed. And I think that point is made even more stark, isn't it not, Jared, by looking at the events. I know it's on the other side of the world, but you look at how nimble Ukraine has been in terms of its use of drones and that devastating attack on Russian fighter craft this week.
That's right. And asymmetrical warfare is the name of the game. And so is Australia, especially if you look at AUKUS Pillar 2, is Australia ready for that? If anything, our new report highlights the fact that in many ways, Pillar 1, the nuclear-powered submarines, that seems to be going to plan. But Pillar 2, sort of the critical technologies, the emerging technologies that the U.S., UK, and Australia should be working on, there's really not a lot of fruit on that tree right now. And to me, that is a more immediate need more than anything else, because you can see, as you just mentioned, the name of the game is asymmetrical warfare, and so the questions about AI and quantum and how that can impact the future of warfare, we haven't really done much on that across the three countries within the AUKUS framework.
Jared Mondschein from the US Studies Centre, Director of Research there. Thank you. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.